Greetings and salutations, my great friends. Welcome to the second fantastic Friday tip for living your life with wonder and amazement. This one, I love them all at the end of the day. I find joy in loving everything. If you want to live your life with wonder and amazement, and you currently aren't, one of the things you're going to have to learn to do is ask for help. You're going to have to learn to ask for help. In 2008, I was a proud man with tons and tons of toxic masculinity. And it was my birthday. Economic recession was going on. I was working 17-hour days to try to keep my business open, to keep a roof over the family's head. I got home on my birthday night, probably 10, 11 o'clock at night. Wife was sitting there, and she said, I made you your favorite quesadillas for your birthday. Your kids don't know who you are. You're gone all the time working. But by the way, happy birthday. I walk into the kitchen. I'm letting it all sink in. It was all true. Some things are way more important than where my head was at that point. And there was a handwritten birthday card by my daughter in the kitchen. And it was really cute. I thought she's a great artist. I opened it up and I began to cry. Because inside of the card, she had written, "You are the greatest dad in the whole wide world." I mean, I wasn't bad. I loved my kids, but I was in more of a provider mode, and it's garbage, okay? It's garbage, okay? It's garbage, and you wound your kids, and then they go on to wound other people. But on the left side of the card, she had drawn pictures of 3 things she knew I loved: Powerade Zero, cookies, and the beach. And I went, whoa, man, like, bleh. I got sick, threw up. And I said, I'm failing at being the greatest dad in the world. And I asked for help. I hired my very first coach. And let me tell you, by the way, nobody achieves excellence at anything without coaching. You want to get to the Olympics, you get a coach. You want to get to the pro sports, you get a coach. You want to be a great speaker, you get a coach, etc., etc. You can get good at stuff, but if you really want to get great, you got to get a coach. And I wanted to be the greatest dad in the world. And I didn't know how to do it, and I was failing, so I asked for help, and I got a coach. The very first session I did with him, I sat in his office, and I was spilling the beans. I was very transparent, and he asked me to close my eyes. So I closed my eyes because I was coachable and teachable. You know, if you're not where you want to be in life, you need to be coachable and teachable, and you can't believe everything that you think because it's gotten you to where you don't want to be. Make sense? So then I could tell he was standing in front of me, and he asked me to open my eyes, and when I opened my eyes, I screamed because there was a mirror right in front of my face. And I had always avoided looking at myself in mirrors. I even got ready for work in the dark because I did not want to look at myself because the reflection held all of the nightmares. You want to know a little bit about the nightmares? Watch the video Stuff Happens. Kaylee will link it. And watch the video Happiness is an Inside Job. And you'll say, oh, those are the nightmares he's talking about. Those are nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. And then, once again, I puked into the bucket. And I'd eaten at Denny's that morning. Grand Slam breakfast didn't taste as good coming out as it did going in. Besides trying to be the greatest dad in the world, this coach was also helping me to keep my business open because unprecedented times, kind of like right now. And then in his very nasally voice, he had a very nasally voice. Jen Fry, I know you're watching this right now. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He goes, do you want to be the greatest dad in the world? And I said, yes, I do. And he went, you are the common denominator. And he said, do you want to keep your business open? And I said, I want to keep my business open. He said, you are the common denominator. And then he said, you want to be a great husband? You're the common denominator. You want to be a great friend? You're the common denominator. And he named off like 10 things he went on this tirade, and every time it was the same answer. You are the common denominator. So the lesson today, go look in the mirror. Deal with what's there, because you're the common denominator in the rest of your life. And if you want to live your life with wonder and amazement, you're going to have to deal with it sooner than later. Because to quote Fred Rogers, if you don't deal with things, they don't magically go away. You're the common denominator. Ask for help. Don't be too prideful. Live your life with wonder and amazement. See you next Wednesday.
Look in the mirror each day and make the decision to lead your dream life. You are the common denominator, and always surround yourself with people who understand that. Please hit like, subscribe, and share.